Don't worry, I'm not in trouble and I am not currently dying, but I am getting older, and as I get older, I know more and more people who have died, and several of them died pretty young, so I've started to see getting older as a bit of a privilege, I guess. It can just be an unpleasant privilege at times. So it's hard to imagine what I'm going to feel like when I really am old in 50 years or so and I'm 86. What's that world going to even look like? I mean, what are they going to do with childless old guys like me? Will society help us out, or am I going to be alone and destitute? I have no idea. So I was thinking, is there anything I could do now to comfort my future self? Well, the future's going to be really different, so it's hard to predict what's going to matter to me then. But the one thing I think is probably going to still be true for me in 50 years is that I'll still love music, because I've loved music all the way up till now, and it's just this driving force towards peace and happiness in my life. So I figure if I could write a song now for me to sing when I'm 86 that's full of good ideas and good thoughts, maybe it will help me feel more connected to my whole life up to that point, and also maybe prepare me for the leap into the next phase of not being around called dying. It's going to be tricky to write lyrics for this song, so let's start with the music. I want this song to be easy to play and easy to learn, so I'm just going to have this simple chord progression that sits nicely under my fingers on a keyboard. This progression is in the mode called C Lydian, which means C sounds like the home note that everything resolves to, and the set of notes I'm using is just like the C major scale, but with a raised fourth note. So C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, and in C major, F is 4, but in C Lydian, we raise that a half step to F sharp. This chord progression resolves to a C major chord, so that helps reinforce C as the home note, which is essential for getting that C Lydian sound. I chose to put this song in C Lydian because this mode has an ascending, uplifting, and mysterious feeling to it that seems right for a song to sing when I'm dying. I just released a huge course about modes called Modes in Your Music. The course is designed to help you hear and understand modes on an intuitive level so that you can use them to bring new emotional textures into your work. The course focuses on getting you to play and sing the modes first, with immersive meditative ear training exercises, and then it dives deep into the music theory behind the sounds. By taking this ear training first approach, you'll deeply understand exactly how each mode sounds and get ideas for how to use them in your music. I love the modes, and I worked really hard on this course so that you can love them too. Check the link in the description for more information and a 20% discount. I'm trying to think of what I could possibly say that would be comforting to myself 50 years from now. I mean, I don't really know what that person is going to be like or what that person will have been through. And it's damn hard to write song lyrics when you have a prompt like, write something profound. But a prompt that isn't as hard is write something true. I mean, truth is very hard to come by, but some things I know are true is that this is what happens when I spend too much time thinking about what my lyrics should be instead of writing words on a page and reacting to them. When I'm actually in the process of writing, a lot of these ideas can come together much easier, but when I over-intellectualize the process, I get slowed down and suddenly every decision feels wrong. Here, I can't even think of a thing that's true. I think something that's true is that death isn't... Lydian is true. sound of Lydian is one I can rely on to help me feel connected to the mystery that swims all around us. Yeah, things are a little spooky, but guess what? So am I. When the vibe of the music feels right, the lyrics don't have to carry all the weight of meaning. I can have my lyrics be feeling lyrics, lyrics that just point your brain in a good direction, rather than trying to think of some profound thing to say about death. To rise, to see from the outside, to swim through the memory of stars far away, to die alone, out in the mystery, deep in the ocean, there's someone like me.
Here's the full song performed by a 7-piece band.
To rise, to see from the outside, to swim through the memory of stars far away, to die alone, out in the mystery, deep in the ocean, there's someone like me. To rise, to see from the outside, to swim through the memory of stars far away, to die alone, out in the mystery, deep in the ocean, there's someone like me. To rise,